Welcome to the Sarah Finkelstein Show. If you could see in the corner, my corner, that way, is my dog, our dog, Lucky. He's sitting on the couch and he helps me complete my work every day by keeping an eye on me and supervising me. Today's topic is really an important one, and that's why it's entitled Know Before You Withdraw. So today I was talking with a dear friend of mine who is a tax preparer in New York. And she was telling me a story about her clients, and she has many, many clients. This particular couple, clients of hers for many, many, many years. And she was shocked and almost flabbergasted when she went through their tax papers, because as you know, we are in tax time. It's income tax filing. We have another month until we need to submit all of our taxes. For those of you who have already done so, congratulations. But there's still some of us out there that are still working on putting together our income tax returns. So why was she flabbergasted? Well, because they took out a chunk, a huge chunk out of their 401k plans to do some house renovations. $350,000 out of their 401k plan to beautify their home or whatever it is that they did. I'm sure they had good reasons for doing so. But what they're not aware of is that there are tax consequences when you take money out of qualified retirement plans, such as a 401k, a 403b, an IRA. And when you take out that huge of a chunk at one time, all of that becomes taxable income. What they do not realize is that they're going to have a huge tax bill, about $50,000 to $60,000, because remember, what they took out of their 401k gets added to the income that they've earned for 2021. So they're going to be paying taxes not just on that 350,000, but also their earnings, right? Fortunately for them, though, they were not under the age of 59 and a half, because if they were, it would be even worse. Because when you withdraw money from your retirement plan and you're younger than age 59 and a half, there is a 10% tax penalty on top of the regular taxation of that money. Remember, your qualified retirement plans grow tax deferred, which means you've never paid taxes on that money. So when you do take money out of it, you do have to pay taxes, right? When we put money into these plans, we're not eliminating the taxes, we're just deferring the taxes into the future. So because they took out this huge sum of money, they are going to have a big tax bill. And they probably don't know about it yet. And maybe you have some friends that have done the same thing. Well, there are tax consequences to these decisions. So be forewarned, be aware, because since that money was never, ever, ever taxed, now it's going to get taxed. A lot of companies do have what's called in-service withdrawals. If you're over 55 years old and all of your money is in the 401k plan and it is at risk, it isn't invested in mutual funds or however you have it invested, there is risk involved. And that's why most companies will allow you to do an in-service withdrawal. What does that mean? An in-service withdrawal means that you can take money out of your 401k plan while you're still working there. And why would people want to do that? Not necessarily to do a house renovation or to spend the money, but to get that portion of the money safe. So they won't have any tax consequence if they roll it over into a vehicle that provides them safety, and guarantees are great too. So there is that as well. If you are one of those people that has a lot of money in your 401k plan, and that is all at risk, and you believe or you're concerned that the market is going to have a correction and your values are going to be lower, they will be decreased, you can get your money safe, or at least a portion of it, right? Because we all need a portion of our money that's safe, especially as we get closer and closer to retirement. Now, if this couple had reached out to my friend, who's the tax preparer, she would have had a conversation with them and advised them of the consequences. All decisions that we make do have consequences, don't they? If they'd only reached out to the professional, they would have been able to be prepared. Now, maybe they would have decided to do it anyway, but at least they would have done it knowing the facts, what they need to know, because that is a very big decision to take that sum of money in 1 year out of one's 401k plan. So my recommendation to you is, before you make such financial decisions, consult with your tax advisor, consult with your financial consultant before you make these decisions. And there's no going backwards. So what's done is done. It cannot be undone. So just remember that the money in your 401k plan is fully taxable when you start to take money out of it. Thank you for joining me on the Sarah Finkelstein Show. And you can see more segments of the Sarah Finkelstein Show on iHeartRadio, Spotify, SoundCloud, Rumble, locals.com, our own website, which is signatureadvisorygroup.com. And if you have any questions that we can answer for you, please feel free to reach out. For those of you who are going to be turning 65 this year, maybe you're confused, maybe you're overwhelmed about Medicare. Maybe you need a little bit of help understanding how it all works. Well, the good news is we are having an educational Medicare workshop. Mark your calendar for Saturday, April 2nd at 10 a.m. in Boca Raton. And if you'd like to attend, all you have to do is call this number to register. And the number is 561-404-4209. You can call that number anytime, day or night, and it'll give you instructions as to what you need to do. Again, that number is 561-404-4209. See you next time.